Alright guys, we are back with another YouTube video, long form video today. Look how crazy these tan lines look, but that's beside the point. We're making this video to update you guys, tell you guys what I've been up to for the past 6 months. Did I sign a pro contract? Did I not sign a pro contract? But for some people that might have watched the short form video, I was in preseason with a professional club, and at the end of this video, I'm going to get more in depth about it and tell you guys what the outcome was, what I learned while being there, and just literally everything about it and what I'm up to now, what my next moves are. And yeah, it's pretty much it. For everyone that's been following me for the past 2 years in my journey, I feel like I owe it to you guys to tell you guys what I've been up to instead of just continuing to make videos and not really saying anything about it. But I've been chilling. I've still been training. I'm still playing on a team currently, but at the end of the video, I'll get into all of that. But before I talk to you guys about all that, the schedule for the day, we're going to work out. We are going to try to train. It is currently like 92 degrees outside. UV is 10, so I'm probably going to die on the turf. But my left groin is a little banged up, so probably just going to do some weak foot, right foot reps today, some services, some finishing. Keep it super light, come back and chill for a little bit, and then just explain to you guys the whole situation. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, let's get after it. Before we get into working out, let me know if you guys rock with the setup. Right here, we got the little workstation. We got the college jerseys framed right here. There's one, should be a second one right there, but kind of broke off. It's right there. Let me know what you guys think of the setup. I don't know, I think it's pretty fire. Let me know in the comments. All right, guys, now we're going to do a little workout. Do all of my workouts recently at home. As all I do is get the pull-up bar, put it on the door. I do 50 pull-ups a day and 150 push-ups a day. Do 10 pull-ups, 30 push-ups. Try to keep it short and intense. At the end of the week, don't miss a day. I do 350 pull-ups and I think it's 1,050 push-ups. Is that right? Yeah, 1,050 push-ups, I think. So yeah, at the end of the week, 1,050 push-ups and 350 pull-ups. It adds up. It's been working so far. I mean, I've been training every day, so I try not to do anything too taxing on the legs when it comes to working out. But I do try to keep the upper body, and I like doing all body weight movements because I think it's good when you can master your body weight. So yeah, I'm going to get into that, show you guys some clips of that. I literally just do it in my room, so let's get into it. Alright guys, now we're going to go try and train, but it is actually scorching hot out. I literally left the house and it was hard to breathe as soon as I left my front door. So we're going to keep it super light today, but first we're going to go get a nice iced coffee before we hit the field, as always.
Hey, welcome to Starbucks. What can I get for you today?
How's it going? Can I just do a medium cold brew with oat milk?
Medium cold brew with oat milk. Anything else?
That'll be it.
I'll see you doing that, right?
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one. Coffee secured. Time to try to get a session in now. Let's go. All right, guys, we just got to the field. It is scorching hot outside. I could literally see it in the air. I'm not sure how people down south train like this year round. This is awful, but since it's so hot out and I don't want my camera to overheat and I have training tomorrow, I'm gonna keep it nice and short. Probably a nice little short warm up, get loose, some juggling, and then we're gonna just do some weak foot crosses, some weak foot finishing. Like I said, my left groin is like a little messed up, so I'm gonna use this as time to use my weak foot because I'm forced to. Yeah, nice little session. Take you guys through it. It's literally gonna maybe be 40, 45 minutes. I don't wanna get too sore because I do have a match on Saturday, training tomorrow, so yeah, let's hop into it. Legs are a bit tight right now, but I'm actually sweating already, and it is about 30 seconds into my warm-up. Times like this, I miss the winter. I'll take like 75, sunny, 72, slight breeze. Not this though, man. Yeah, it is hot. It is windy too, man. Always gotta get some plyos in. Nice little line hops, sprint out. Nothing too crazy, just strengthening up those ankles. Coming off the ankles, exploding off. Everyone's always commenting about me making noise during my videos. Dude, can't help it. It also helps with the comments, boosts up engagement. Everyone's like, oh, why are you moaning? I don't know. It's how I breathe. Sometimes it's good to make noises. Helps you run. At least I know I'm breathing. And the last one on this side. Again, focus mainly on my weak foot today. So start off, we're gonna alternate feet, and then I'm gonna do only weak foot, 50 at a time. All right, now we're gonna do a few sets, 50 with the right foot only, using different parts of the feet again. With the weak foot, this is harder than it looks, so anyone that's struggling with their weak foot, trying to get their touch right, nice simple drill to get that going. All right, that was 50 there. All right, now we're gonna do another set, just alternating laces inside with my weak foot. Gonna be a bit harder, but just have to focus more. $39, 50. Oh, definitely a bit harder. Definitely had to move the feet a little more in focus, but got it done. After the last one, we're gonna go back to alternating between both feet, using different parts of the foot, getting to just 100, but keeping it super controlled. I love to do this just to keep the touch sharp, the mind to ball connection, getting it sharp before getting into anything else. So here we go. That's 100 there, more than 100, but that's good. Finish it off. All right, now we got some weak foot crossing. We're gonna keep it super simple, not gonna run too much, just gonna get that muscle memory down here. Every time, we're just taking a quick touch, whatever it is here. I move backwards, cut back, and then I service. And we're gonna aim for that far post, either a shot or a cross, just anywhere in that far post, trying to get that muscle memory down. I'm left back, so I feel like I have my service down with my left foot, my dominant foot, pretty well. But one thing I really wanna work on is just being able to like be unpredictable, cut back, and be able to use my right foot as well and be consistent with it. So we have 6 balls here. When I get 10 decent ones, I'm done with this. I'm gonna cut it off. So I'm gonna be doing a little bit of running though, because the balls are probably gonna end up over there, but it is what it is. Once we get 10, we're done. All right, now we're gonna be doing the same thing, but inside the box finishing. So once we get 10 decent ones, we're absolutely done with the session. So all we're doing is come to this cone, cut inside, and then a nice far post finish there. Once we get 10 decent ones, we're done with the session. Don't wanna kill the leg, so let's go. Is the next day. I didn't get a chance to film this part yesterday. I finished training. The high school team like kicked me off the field. I only got like 2 sets of finishing, 3 sets of finishing, and I think I hit the post like 10 times. But besides the point, session was done there. So it's the next day now, and I'm gonna kind of fill you guys in on what I've been up to. And I'm just gonna try to keep it nice and short, not too long, and give you guys the key details, because I happen to yap away sometimes and get off track and talk too much, but I'm gonna keep it super simple here. I have it written down kind of in order of how everything played out. So first, college season, I played 5 years at Monmouth University. I was honored to have my last 2 years, me be the captain of the team, and along with Ben, for people that know Ben. And I felt like I had a pretty good 5th season. I took my COVID season, so I ended off on a pretty decent note. And then I graduated in the winter, and because I had a decent season, I got invited to 2 trials, one in the USL and one MLS Next Pro, specifically an MLS Club second team. And then I got offered to go to preseason from another USL 1 team. And so I had 3 options total. I got invited back to both of the trials I went to. I got invited back to their preseason. So I got invited to 3 preseasons. I ended up going with the MLS Next Pro team because it allowed me to stay at home and commute there. But I thought it was just the best decision if I wanted to move up tiers quicker. So I went with the MLS Next Pro team. Leading up to this preseason, I was as fit and sharp as I could imagine and want to be. I went out every day, was doing fitness, was ready for the fitness testing. I was working on everything I needed to work on and was so sharp, so happy with how things were going. Then 4 days before preseason starts February 1st for most pro clubs, I injured my right ankle pretty bad. Like, I couldn't even walk out of the training. I'm not even sure how I did it. I went to the doctors. They said I chipped a bone in my ankle, which also messed up the ligament, which, means I can play through it, but it's just lacking a lot of power, and, I have to play through some pain. So it's not something I could just play through the pain and it's fine. It's still lacking power in that ankle, explosiveness, and it's on my right. So, I'm exploding off that foot. It's just not the same. I was pretty gutted about it, but I stayed positive. I did everything I can to prepare for that first day of preseason, which was 4 days, and that was fitness testing. So come that day, fitness testing, I am feeling about 30%, 25-30%. And then fitness testing was on Thursday. We had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And then Monday was the first real day with the ball. So we just did all the testing. And the fitness testing was just going full field 12 times and having to get that between 4 minutes 30. I think in my group I had like 9 people. I finished 3rd or 4th. I did very well considering I literally could barely jog on my ankle. I think the adrenaline just hit. I got like 420 something. So I did all right, and I couldn't even feel my ankle because all the adrenaline. And then after it kind of settled in, I woke up the next morning. It felt even worse. It was awful. I was stressing out, but I used that weekend to recover. Monday comes around. The head coach and assistant coach aren't even there. They were with the first team the whole week, so they didn't even get a chance to see me play when I was playing, although I was at like 35%. So that whole week goes by. I felt like I was starting to feel better towards the end of the week. It was gaining some strength. I was probably at around 45-50% by the end of that week, which is still not great, but I got through it. I didn't make it any worse. And then the weekend comes around, and then the head coach and assistant coach are there the next week. So this is now technically week 3, but kind of week 2. So we're 3 weeks into preseason, and just now the people that I need to see me are seeing me play. And we had a snow day one of the days, so 2 days of training that week. I felt like I played all right. I was probably at 50% there. And then first preseason match is coming up as the 3rd day of training, just a nice little friendly. And the day before in training, I injured my ankle even worse. Actually, I couldn't walk out of the parking lot. I was limping. It was so bad. I was so gutted. I knew it right away when it happened. I was like, oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be an even longer recovery, and it's in the worst time possible because at the next level, I know there's not much sympathy for it. I thought there was honestly going to be more sympathy for it, but there really wasn't. And I told the trainer I didn't play in that following game when, I had a chance to showcase myself. And for anyone that's wondering, you go to preseason, you don't have a contract, you have to prove yourself, so nothing's set in stone, obviously. And then you get offered a contract if they want to keep you. So I got injured and I didn't play in that preseason game. The following week, the team is going to Austin, Texas for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and there's no point in me going because I can't play. So they were like, listen, we're still going to have you back after. Just do me a favor, get 100%. I was like, 2 weeks, I'm going to be, healthy by then. I thought I was going to be much more healthy, but I really wasn't. I was still probably maybe 55, 60% when I came back. And I thought I was going to get a legitimate shot. Like, I thought I was going to get a legitimate look when they came back and they were going to at least let me play for another week. That wasn't the case. I came back. This is about a month into preseason. We had 2 days of training, and I get there. There's no more heart monitor for me. I'm like, okay, what is this? I didn't really think anything about it. Kept going. We went out to training, and both of those days in training, we opened up and played so they can finally see me in my position, or, that's what I thought. But they ended up playing me at left center back both days. For anyone that knows me, I'm not a center back. I'm a very attacking outside back. I'm not a center back at all. I don't have the size for it. So I've never played there. So it kind of set me up for failure a little bit. But regardless, I thought I did all right considering the injury, considering not playing my position. But I never got a shot to play my position. I genuinely never got a shot for them to see me in my position. But I guess that's what happens when you have an injury at the next level. There's not really any sympathy for it. I had a conversation with the coaches. Literally 2 days after I came back, it didn't work out. Just reflecting on that, there are a few things that I learned. One, obviously, there's not really much sympathy at the next level. They really don't care if you get injured because they have another option or an academy guy that they can bring up. It's unfortunate, but you got to stay healthy. If your body's not healthy, can't do much about it. And then next thing I learned was that, compared to the Division I level, skill-wise, people are very similar. Technicality-wise, people are very similar. But I think the intensity of trainings and the speed of play is slightly faster. Instead of, some days at the college level, you can kind of go through the motions. No, not here. There's literally every day there's coaches pushing you to be faster on the ball, just everything quicker, and you get your fitness kind of through playing. So everyone has to be 100% fit and playing at the fastest level possible. So that's like the main difference I see from college and pro. The speed of play and intensity of just training and matches in general. But technicality wise, it's not much of a difference, honestly. And then, another difference from college and the pro level, I feel like, is the connection with the coaches. Like in college, the coaches were my boys. Like I had conversations with them about stuff other than soccer. But at the pro level, it's all business. Like you could walk past the coach in the hallway and just not even say a word. It's hi and thank you after training, and that's pretty much it. So it's all business at the end of the day, and especially at a club that I was at, like a MLS second team. You're just a number there. There's so many people there. There's so many options there. So you have to stay healthy and you have to make the most out of your opportunity. So with those takeaways, that probably leaves you guys wondering, where are you now? What do you do after that? So after that, I kind of took the time to generally get healthy, but also looking for other options. I was in touch with a few other clubs and a few other opportunities, but the problem was preseason's over for all clubs, and pretty much every team has their budget reached, so they're not looking to sign players at this point. So I kind of got injured at the worst possible time, but I still am in touch with a few options that, hopefully work out. But again, it's a tough time. It's middle of the season. People are focused on their seasons and people have their budgets reached. So worst comes to worst, I continue playing in the NPSL right now, which is semi-pro level. It's a solid level, a bunch of high-level college guys and, ex-college guys or whatever it is, and keep playing there. I'm trying to stay fit right now, and then worst comes to worst, next time around when the new professional season starts up next February, I feel like I may have opportunity there. But for now, I'm just going to continue to stay fit and provide you guys with educational, entertaining content. It's what I love to do. It's really what I see long-term. Even past football, I see something big here that I can help inspire a lot of younger athletes and use the knowledge that I learned throughout the years to help you guys get further to where I got. Because when I was that young, I wish I had someone doing that for me. So that's pretty much it. Leaves me here. I'm going to keep training, continuing to stay fit, and providing content for you guys. And yeah, looking back on it, like I always say this, stay positive, because everything happens for a reason. I was traveling 2 hours there in traffic and 2 hours back, so the commute total was 4 hours a day, and that is just brutal. Like I just got a new car. I'd probably put like 60,000 miles on my car. I always look at the positive side of things. Now my ankle's feeling much healthier rather than forcing it to play at the time. But I do think that there's a better opportunity, and you always have to look at it that way. So just got to keep grinding, kind of keep staying disciplined, motivated, keep doing the things that I need to do to get there. But yeah, Hope you guys are enjoying these long form videos. I want to continue to make them, but I need some ideas. I had an idea of challenging a pro foot golf player to a match because I think that like I might be able to come close. I don't know how good they are, but it seems like fun. So I want to do it. Let me know if you guys know any people in the Northeast area in the United States that play foot golf. But yeah, if you guys have not already, follow us on Snapchat, division1.fit. I post literally everything we do on a daily basis on there. So yeah, check that out. I feel like I'm just absolutely rambling right now, but hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Let's go.